As a new day arrived in California, the big names were coming out to play. Tuesday's last 16 action included the world number one, the 2014 finalist, a two-time Wimbledon champion, and a Romanian looking to go back-to-back. Serena Williams was aiming for a fifth quarter-final appearance here. Her opponent, Katerina Bondarenko, on the other hand, had made the fourth round in the desert for the first time. But the world number one wasn't making the Ukrainian feel welcome. In the pair's first meeting in 7 years, Serena was racing towards a first set lead. It took over half an hour for the top seed to wrap it up 6-2.
35 minutes. So wraps up proceedings here in this first set. Things going according to the script for the top seed.
There was no stopping the two-time champion in the second, as she claimed the double break in game 4.
A deep penetrating forehand winner.
But Bondarenko did have the crowd on their feet with this miraculous recovery.
Oh, what a point. 10 out of 10 there for Endeavour. Good anticipation there from Bondarenko.
Love that.
No problems in the end for Williams though, continuing her record of never having dropped a set against the Ukrainian.
No mistake this time. Serena Williams, the top seed, takes care of business once again in straight sets. And it is another victory and another brick in the wall to her first title of the season. Remains in contention for title number 3 here at Indian Wells.
I think my performance today was solid. I was really happy with getting through that one today. Had some ups and downs, but it was a good one.
Agnieszka Radwanska held an impressive record against Jelena Jankovic heading into their fourth round meeting. The third seed had never lost to the Serbian on a hard court and looked to use that confidence to her advantage in a tight first set. Just the one break of serve enough to claim the opener.
She just cranked up the heat. Good enough to see her after 32 minutes secure at 6-3.
The 2014 finalist has started the season well after reaching the last 4 at the Australian Open.
Confirms another break of serve. First ace of the match.
5-3.
And after an hour and 20 on court, the Pole had claimed her 6th win on cement against the 19th seed.
Radwanska, after an hour and 20 minutes, has progressed into the quarter-final here at Indian Wells. 6-3, 6-3. She's defeated Jelena Jankovic once again for the 7th time in her career.
Radwanska would meet the winner of Petra Kvitova's match against Nicole Gibbs. But it wasn't all going to script when the young American went a set ahead. The Czech, though, would hit back in the second, sending the match into a decider. The 8th seed has needed to go the distance in each of her matches so far in California, and this one was no different. Setting up a repeat of her Singapore final with Radwanska.
Yeah, it was a tough final last year in Singapore, and I think it will be a little bit different because it's outdoor and the weather should be very warm tomorrow. So I think it's going to be very difficult. Of course, she can put everything into the court, and I just need to play aggressively and playing what I really have to, and serving well as well.
After knocking out Belinda Bencic, Magdalena Rybarikova looked in fine touch after claiming the opening set against Roberta Vinci. But an ankle injury was getting the better of the Italian, who retired when 2-love down in the second.
Unfortunately, due to an injury, Miss Vinci has retired.
Meanwhile, reigning champion Simona Halep has booked her place in the last 8. After taking the first set, Barbora Strycova was also forced to call an early end to the match, suffering in the days previous with a respiratory illness.
This could well be
the end of the match, and it is indeed the end of the match. So
Simona
Simona Halep, the defending champion, safely through to the quarterfinals. Not probably how she would have wanted to do it. Halep winning 6-3, 1-love at the time of Stritzovas' retirement.
So the quarter-final lineup is all locked in for Wednesday. It includes a chance at Indian Wells redemption for Serena against Halep, a repeat of last year's Singapore final between Kvitova and Radwanska, as the race heats up for the first Premier Mandatory prize of 2016.